Good morning, dear students. Today we start the new chapter, that is profit and loss, and this is chapter number 10. So, all of you are familiar about about the profit and the loss. What do you understand by the profit and what do you understand by the loss? So, let's start. First of all, when we saw doing this chapter, that is profit and loss, then we have to know about the some terms like selling price, cost price, gain, profit, loss. What are these terms say? So first of all, cost price. What do you understand by the cost price? The amount for which an article is bought is called its cost price. Means that when we go to the market and purchase some products like any pen, copy, rough, then what amount we have to pay to the shopkeeper, that amount is known as for us as cost price. So what is selling, and it is the abbreviation of cost price is CP. CP means cost price, selling price. The amount for which an article is sold is called its selling price, and the amount for which if we have to purchase if we have to purchase from a book from a shop for 100 rupees, then that 100 rupees is known as CP. But I send that book to my friend at rupees 120, then that 120 is known as the selling price. After the selling to any article, we have occur either profit or the loss. So when a profit or gain occur or gain occur, and when loss will be occur. So profit occur when SP means selling price is greater than the cost price. So how we can obtain the gain? SP minus CP. This is the first formula. Loss. When loss will be occur? When SP is less than its cost price. It means that loss is equal to SP minus CP. CP minus SP. CP minus SP. For example, the cost price of a bat is rupees 500 and the selling price of that bat is rupees 550 rupees. Then what occurred? We see here that SP is greater than CP. When SP is greater than CP, then the gain will be occur, and gain is equal to SP minus CP, that is 550 minus 500. What we get? 50 rupees. The gain of 50 rupees will be occur. So this is the profit and loss. There are one, we have to remember the point. Note that most important point, that gain or loss is always reckoned on CP, means cost price. It means that whenever we have to calculate, either we obtain a gain or we have to face the loss, then we have to know the SP and CP of the product. There are some important formulas related to this chapter, that is first formula, gain is equal to what will be occur? SP minus CP. SP minus CP. Loss is equal to CP minus SP. Gain percent is equal to gain upon CP into 100. Next one is fourth, loss percent. Loss percent is equal to loss upon CP into 100. If you talk about the above example, then there is a gain. So if the question is asking that find the gain percent, so gain percent is equal to gain. What will be gain? 50 rupees upon CP. What will the CP? The cost price of the bat will be 500 into 100. 2020. 5 10 ja 50. 10% of the gain. This way we can calculate the gain or the loss percent. Next formula is that to find SP, to find SP when CP and gain percent or loss percent are given. So there will be two cases. A, when gain percent is given. So SP is equal to 100 plus gain percent upon 100 into CP, and the second will be SP is equal to, when the loss will be occurred, 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. There are two formulas when to find the SP when CP and gain percent or loss percent are given. Next formula is formula number 6. To find CP when SP and gain percent or loss percent are given. Two cases. CP is equal to 100 upon 100 plus gain percent into SP. CP is equal to 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into SP. These are the most important formulas that are related to the chapter profit and loss. You have to solve the given questions in homework that is based on these formulas. So I hope that all of you understand these formulas. Thank you.